Oh, what have we got here? Tanya, good morning, dear. I guess it's morning for you. Yes, it would be. It's Sunday, isn't it? Uh, I caught you cutting up with some of your people the other day. Was that guy blowing you a kiss? Hey, Wendy from Holland. Oh, yeah, can you see it? Look at it, dear. Let me stand up. I love it. See, it's got well, it says junk dauber and then it's got junker, professional junker. Yeah, I like it. Uh, Trying. I want to get another one, but right now I can't afford it. But even though I get a little bit of a discount, I still can't afford it. Hey, Lisa. And who else? Tanswell, Wendy, and Lisa. Where is Willow? I hope she's going to make it today. Well, it's been a week for me. I'm feeling pretty good. I've been doing a lot of thinking. And sometimes too much thinking makes me think wrong. So, but I have been doing a lot of thinking. Um, I need to. I realize I need to. Where's Where's Willow? Is it 5 o'clock? Nope, it's 1 minute till. Maybe there's Willow. Had me worried, dear. Of course, it's still early. Still ain't 5 o'clock. But you see my chart? Willow, look at that. Check that out. There you go. Um, I've been doing a bunch of thinking about this thing and looking at this. Folks, the biggest reason I even got into YouTube, I was convinced that, hey, I could get on there. Hey, Fantab, and there's Chance. How you doing, buddy, over there in England? Hope you're doing good, buddy. Uh, but I got into this thinking I can make some easy money, to supplement my little bit of stuff. But it's not that easy. I have figured out. Uh, I have figured out that. Well, actually, it didn't take much figuring. It just did a little research. Uh, just because you get 1,000 subscribers don't mean squat. It means you're eligible to be monetized, and you can't be monetized unless you have 4,000 watch hours. Uh, and a lot of these subscribers, these are not my subscribers, a lot of these channel guys, they got 1,000 subscribers pretty easy, but they don't have the watch hours, and simply because they're only doing live streams, they're not producing any content, videos like I do or some other creators do. So they're struggling to get watch hours so they can get monetized. But even then, if you get the watch hours, you get the subscribers, if you don't have views, a lot of views on your videos, you're going to be hard pressed to earn any decent money. Hey, young lady, I think I talked to you today, didn't I? Hey, health nuts. But yeah, uh, I hate to keep bringing up Scrapping Pallet Man, but he's a good example of what I'm talking about. And I'll talk about Scrapping Pallet Man and Taco Stack. Taco Stacks has almost 200,000 subscribers. Uh, Scrapping Pallet Man has approximately 83,000. So Taco Stacks is more than double what he's got. But doing the research, and you can do the research on how many views they get per video and all that stuff, and pretty soon you realize that Scrapping Pallet Man is making a lot more money than Taco Stacks, simply because Scrapping Pallet Man has a whole lot more views than Taco Stacks. A lot of people don't think that's possible, but yeah, it's possible. If you don't have the views, you heard they are planning to upping the required watch hours to 10,000. I'm right at 10,000 anyway. I've got a lot of watch hours. Uh, Last time I looked, it was around 9,000 watch hours. And but without the views, you don't make any money, and that's just plain facts. You don't. In other words, I guess what I'm trying to say, the only way I'm gonna be able to make decent money, to me, decent money is if I can make $7,000 or $8,000 a year off of it. And to do that, I'm going to have around 40 or 50,000 subscribers, maybe, and a lot of views. I'm only getting, on my views, I'm only getting approximately 100 to 140 views per video. That's good, I guess. I'm at 825 subscribers right now. But it's going to take a whole lot more views than that. So I've been hashing out some other stuff I can do to earn some extra money. And I've been looking at the t-shirt thing. And I got a friend that's a graphics designer. And he said if I wanted him to, he'd make me up a batch of real classic, nice, popping graphics to put on t-shirts that would probably sell. So I may be going, I'm not quitting scrapping, don't get me wrong. I'm going to still do what I'm doing. And of course, I'm not going to get rich off of my scrap, and I'm certainly not going to get rich off of what I just got off my t-shirts, and stuff like that. But it's just something I'm thinking about, and I may do that. And I've been playing around a lot, because if you go to my Dauber's Emporium, you'll see that I put a lot of stuff in there that doesn't have a thing to do with junk Dauber. There's a lot in there for junk Dauber, but there's a lot of other stuff in there, and actually, somebody bought 2 of those DD214 shirts from me. And if you're not a veteran, you don't know what DD214 is. Well, that's your discharge papers from the military. And everybody gets one. I got one. But that's what that is. And veterans see that, and they tend to like it now. They want to buy the shirt. And that idea didn't come to me myself. It come to me when I was going out of Publix one day, and there was a guy sitting there with a DD-214 Illumini shirt on with a flag on it. And I went over to him then. I might have put that in my video and told him I'm going to have to make a t-shirt like that. So I did. And so far it's paying off. But yeah, I've had a good week. But you know, these people, my core people that I call core, the loyal ones, especially the ones that comes to the live stream. I didn't realize something when I did this YouTube thing or started doing it. I didn't realize that these people, did I just see somebody? Oh, there's Crazy Family too. So I'm getting double trouble on the Crazy Family. Oh, you got y'all. You got you. Oh, okay, Alan. I guess you're talking about Alan's shirt. Yeah, I gifted Alan a shirt. Because ever since they was doing that birthday thing, and he was opening his gifts, it was something that just struck me. I mean, tickled me. I was getting chuckles out of it. And if you watch their live stream tonight and see that shirt, you'll see what I'm talking about. And that it fit him to a T. It just did. But back to what I was saying, I didn't realize that I was going to get attached to you guys. I didn't realize that I was getting like a family, and I've come down. I'm now got some personal interest in several of the families, and it's made me realize, folks, that every one of us has ups and downs, and we have things that's going on in the families and stuff, and stuff you don't want much talk about, like on live stream and stuff, and I'm not going to talk about any of it. Just saying that we all need, believe it or not, we all need each other. You know, it was just to sit here and get a friendly how you doing or stuff like that, you know, that goes a long ways in people that are having problems. And I've got problems, but I don't have problems like a lot of you guys got. And I just feel so close to every one of you. And there's Joyce from Bloomington, Indiana, with my coffee cup. How about that, Joyce? And it's had some rough and tumble times since I've had it, and it does keep stuff hot or cold for about 12 hours or more. This is 3 hours old in here, and it's hot. Who is? I just seen the name and it didn't look familiar, but it's gone. It has gone. And by the way, guys, when you look at my videos, you must be looking at them because you like them or you like me or something. Give me a dadgone thumbs up. I still don't quite understand why that's important, but everybody that knows anything about it says it's important. But give me some thumbs up. And I've got a couple in there that give me thumbs down every once in a while, and which is okay. At least I know. I don't know if they're just doing it because they don't like me or what, you know, but they're there. Like I'll see several videos and it's 100%. And then all of a sudden I see some that's down around 97, 98%. And if I'm not getting a lot of thumbs up, one thumbs down, like if I only get 10 thumbs up and you get one that gives a thumbs down, that knocks me down to a 90% approval. So it's important that I get these thumbs up. And I have my channel, I have my channel set to when I go to anybody's uh, site or their videos, uh, it automatically gives them a thumbs up. Now, if I'm sitting there and I don't like it, or I don't like something, which is very rare, but you come off with a bunch of nasty stuff or stuff, and I can name a few, you're getting thumbs down, buddy, because I don't like it. And that don't mean I won't watch the videos again, but I can sure give you a thumbs down if you come up with some of that stuff, that I just consider nasty, vulgar, and health nut. Just ordered a t-shirt. Thank you, dear, so much. Um, I really got some big plans for some graphics on the t-shirts, and I want, and also, guys, if you want to order a shirt, if you want your name on it or something, some little tag on it somewhere with your name, you gotta let me know before you order it, because then what I have to do, I have to go in there and set up a special slot for the shirt that you want with the design you want, and then I have to type in your name or whatever it is you want and add it in there, and I can do that on any of them. I had a lady asking me about the leggings, if I could just have her name down the legs like it's showing on that when I got jumped on it. Yes, I can. So there's a lot of things you can do with that. I enjoy doing it, and I've really been neglecting out back. I was out there a while today. But I have been neglecting a lot of stuff because I've been sitting in here on the computer, and I figured out me sitting here for 7 or 8 hours may be affecting my legs in a way that's not good. I'm pretty sure. Dauber, I said I replied to your email. Laugh out. Did I send your email, dear? I guess I did. Who's Den? That's okay. Who's Den Boy? I don't recognize Den Boy. Who are you, fella? If this is your first time, welcome. So glad you're here. Den Boy. I don't recognize it. Of course, I'm old and I don't pick up on stuff a lot. Den Boy. Nope, I don't recognize it. I recognize Pamela. Yeah, see, you guys are my core people, gosh, and I love you so much, and it just Miss Canadian Scrapper. Do I recognize that? I don't know. Are you new, Miss Canadian Scrapper? I like the sound of that channel, Miss Canadian Scrapper. I'll have to look at that. I try to look at everybody that has content, I don't tend to go to too many of you that all you got is your channel just so you can watch and comment on channels. If you don't have content, there actually is no reason. I might subscribe to you anyway, but it's really no need for me to keep going to it if you're not putting up content. And I reckon, and a lot of people don't think it's easy to do that, but it's really easy. I didn't know squat when I started, and I wasn't going to start, and I was watching that crazy bunch, Chris and Holly show, and they're crazy. And he talked me into it, and he's another one that's got, I don't think he's got but around 42,000 subscribers, something like that, which really surprises me because he had a lot more. He had a lot more subscribers at one time than Paul on Scrapping Pallet Man. Then of course Scrapping Pallet Man just blew it away, and he's at 80-something thousand. Then, but I don't know. I can't understand the reason for that. I look at these channels. I'm like, what are they doing? What are they doing that I'm not doing? But one thing I'm not doing, and I'm gonna be harping on this a lot. Uh, I am not doing this sub for sub stuff. If somebody wants, wants me to sub them, and they gonna sub me just to get the subscriber, I'm not gonna do that. That's no good. I won't even get into that now because I've probably already been harping about it enough. Daubers, Teespring, we're buying her. Oh, okay. She's putting my link. Thanks, Willow. I wished I could put my merchandise down there on my page that my video's on, but you can't do that till you've got at least 10,000 subscribers. But you can put a link up there on your page like I have up at on your home pad, little squiggly. I think it's pink or red or something. But at any rate, I've had a good week. I found a bunch of stuff yesterday. It was slim pickings up to a certain point, and then all of a sudden, I started running into a lot of stuff, and I got in. Somebody had took out the guts. They had a Tempur-Pedic bed that raises up and vibrates and all that stuff. And for some reason, they took all the hardware off of the bed, and in that stuff there was two vibrators, and then there was two motors with round things on it that raised and lowered the foot of the bed and raised and lowered the head of the bed. And those are step motors. And those step motors, that's what's used in a lot of CNC machines and stuff. And I've got them. I'm not. I may try to sell them. I'm not going to scrap them because those things are expensive as all get out. And these are pretty big step motors. And but you see those in a lot of CNC machines and stuff. If you don't know what that is, that's you see these machines that automatically goes around and cuts something, cuts design. You program in something and it goes and does it. That's what step motors are. Uh, let's see. Dauber, Den Boy, and Miss Canadian Scrapper are my friend. Hey, Tanya, you sweetheart. Okay, okay. I thank you. Maybe I got it. Maybe I'm getting up towards 830 or more. I really need to get a pair of those leggings and a sweatshirt. Well, darling, you just jump right on it. You tell me what you want on them leggings. Um, I like that junk dauber running down the leg. And notice the waistband on those leggings. It's aluminum cans. If you look at it close, there's all different colors of aluminum cans on there. I thought that was really neat. And now they got another pattern that and all over sweatshirt or hoodie, and it's got stuff on the arms, both arms, backs of the arms, and at the front and back, just wherever you want to put it. And I've been looking at it. It's a pain in the butt to make them, but or for me, to get it set up, but before it's exactly right, because you want everything exactly in the right place. But yeah, what's this here? I seen some Tan's World calls. We come running. Thank you, Dan Bowie. See, I got. Let me show you something, Dan Boy. If you can see this. Guess where that come from? Australia, my friend. Tan World sent me that. I love it. I love it. I got all kind of neat little gifts and stuff. I got stuff from England. I got stuff from Australia. I've got stuff from boy, what is the name of that country? It's a little. Oh man. And actually, I got some stuff from Guam, but it come by way of, the internet come by way of I had to print it out. It was some drawings that that Maggie did for me, and the color's too light, and I can't get them to work on that thing. Yeah, Tanya is a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart, and I got ready to say how's her husband, but I can't get her son and her husband's name straight, so I won't even say them. But you know who I'm talking about. I see you, Island Girl. What am I supposed to see here, baby? What am I supposed to see? Maggie. Which lady friend? I found several lady friends. Who you talking about? Was it Miss Ashley? She just she's married. she, but she lost her dog disappeared, and I've been trying to find it. I went out hunting and I run across one, and he got gone before I could find out. I like to know what lady. No, she didn't find her dog yet, and I'm going to a neighborhood over that I've never been in before, but I'm gonna have to do it with the car because there ain't no way in heck I'm gonna take my scooter on that road around there because there's nothing to get on but the pavement. So I'm gonna have to drive around there. But there's a dog over there that somebody seen. They think they know who's got it. Rianne said, "Hey, Rianne, I don't, girl, do you ever?" She is prepping for the chili she's going to make tomorrow. Okay, tell her I don't get to talk to her much. Like I do. Hey, baby, what's up? My baby's been to the museum with his brother.
And
And what?
and his friend.
You know what I can't figure out? What is that? Is that an arrowhead?
Yep, it's an arrowhead.
You know what I can't figure out? You driving me crazy during the day.
But not
But now, but when you go off like you did a while ago, I get lonesome. Why is that? Why did I miss you? Why did I want you
because
back?
I'm your only kid. I'm gonna go get my dog. Stop it.
All right, that's the truth. I'm so used to him sitting in there and yapping and jumping, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Rianne's got a page. Well, dadgone, Rianne, what? I didn't know that. I knew about Elena's. I've seen Elena's, but I didn't know you had one, dear. I'll have to look that up. Dadgone. I like Rianne. I used to think she's a real talker, but she don't seem to talk as much as she used to. The lady with the poor. Oh, oh, Lucille. What is that? Popcorn? Okay, I'm busy, son. Giving me popcorn, have my teeth in. Yeah, Lucy. Oh, that's sweet popcorn. What is that? Caramel? Hmm. Yeah, Estelle or Lucille. I done went by and checked on her once. I'm gonna go. I'll probably go by Monday and see how she's all right, But being 88 and living by herself, I don't like that. If something happens to me, there's somebody here. Somebody will miss me pretty quick. But with Lucille, she something happened to her, she could lay there for days. And I don't know how really her relationship is with her kids. I know that first time I talked to her, she said when I die, if I got anything left, I'm leaving my kid $1. So I'm not Barbara, but all right. What is Maggie saying? What am I missing? Maggie, Ren's Adventures. Does that mean? Hold on a minute, guys. I'm gonna hit. Well, daggone, it keeps disappearing on me. What was I? You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucy. Yeah, sir. 400 children and the crops in the field. You took a fine time to leave me, Lucille. That was a Kenny Rogers song. But there's another Lucille. One of them rockers had a song named that. And then I know B.B. King's guitar was named Lucille. Oh, I get distracted big time. You just wouldn't believe. I I don't multitask too good. I don't. There it's back again. Let me see if it'll let me. No, daggone it. It don't. There. Well, shoot. I don't know. I'll get it. I've seen you several times, dear. Hey, I'm working on some t-shirt designs that I want to do with some of you guys' pictures on them, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do it. I'm probably, but I need good face photos, good clear face photos of you. You know, like a portrait, head portrait, or something like that. For anybody that wants to send them to me, because I want to play around with this, and you can send them. You can send them to junkdauber@gmail.com, and when did you reply to my? Let's see. I've been busy today. You know, gee whiz, I can't. I keep trying to do a little bit out back and get that squared away again, and nobody. Oh, no, I ain't gonna spoil that. There's one of my videos. It may already be up. I'm not sure, but I got into a box of stuff, and it's real nice stuff that I wanted, and I laid my pickup stick on top of the other garbage can, and I said, "Y'all don't let me forget my pickup stick." So when I left my stick there, and I was going back to the house to get rid of some stuff I just picked up, and it's pretty good it's half a mile, and I got almost home and had to remember my stick was still laying where I laid it. So I had to turn around and go back and get that thing. Okay. But you know, it's a real good stick. It's the best one I've ever had. The day after you emailed me. Yeah. I probably hadn't read it. How many people we got in the house, Willa? I can't see. What does that mean up there? That means, oh, okay, now I know. It says 23. It says 23. That guy that does all these live streams, and just because he's doing nothing but live streams, that's why he doesn't have enough watch hours. Because you're not going to get it on live stream unless you got hundreds of people in. And if you got that many in, the stuff's going to go by so fast. Piper, glad your grabber was still there when you went by. Who is Piper Wagner? No, that's a strange one. Who? I'd remember that name. Piper Wagstaff. Yeah, I was tickled it was still there. Of course, it was early in the morning. And now I can start scrapping at 7 o'clock now because it's pretty good daylight, you know, since the time changed. But it's yeah, that's Chicago Bulls. That's At one time, that was a collector hat. You can see on the side there what it says. It's got all them years that they was won the championship, and it was a collector's thing that I wore. I wore it slap out. I've got several collector hats like that that I've pretty much destroyed. Is that thing on? All right, that looks better. That looks better. Yeah, that's Chicago Bulls, Windy City. I've run several hats, and back before I was wearing hats, I had about, I don't know, somewhere around 100 hats that I bought at the yard sale. This guy had a bunch of brand new hats, different kinds, different ways, and I give him $25 for the batch. And then, for some reason, Junk Jobber, did you ever go get your knife? I went back to look for it, but it was gone. It was gone. It's basketball, Chicago Bulls, the NBA. And I'm not a follower of basketball. I'm not much of a follower of football. Uh, I played football in high school, but I never played basketball. And bull is my zodiac sign. I didn't know that. Now I know. And who is Piper? Who are you, dear? Say something to Dauber. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. And I promise my videos are going to get better. I'm not, by the way, I'm not going to, most of my videos, the biggest part of them are in real time. Meaning I don't edit much out. And that's what makes my videos tend to run too long. Ideal time on a video is about 25 or 30 minutes. So I've been told. Mr. Raymond Dumont tells me that occasionally, and sometimes he'll say, "Well, that's the perfect length for that video." And he sounds like a real smart ape, but you know what? I like him. He may be a real smart ape. I think he's close to my age. That might explain it. But my videos were real time mostly, and then I start going through them and say, well, I'm gonna cut. What am I gonna cut out to shorten it? And sometimes I have to edit out stuff that I really wanted in there. So I'm not going to. Where's Alan going? Oh, Alan Clark. Yeah, thank you, Alan Clark, for dropping by, my friend. But yeah, I'm gonna start just showing the good stuff on my videos. I'm not gonna be cruising down the road just yapping unless it's something that I know that's of interest to my family, uh, my subscribers. I look at my subscribers as family, and that's why when I find realize some stuff that's happening in certain families and stuff, and it troubles me. It I don't know why. I've never met you, but it troubles me. I know you. It troubles me that you're having some kind of difficulty or little ups and downs in life, like a lot of families do, and it just does. And I mean, folks, I'm close to tears right now just thinking about some of the stuff. All right. Man, that aggravates me no end. It only cuts out when I'm doing live streams. I don't understand what. Yeah, it just. Where was I at? Oh, I was talking about how it bothers me sometimes thinking about. Uh, hey, Giggles, Rena Hall, she's a sweetie. I know how old she is. I know about her kids. I know lots of things about her. I probably know more about her than she knows about me. She's a sweetie. She's a Filipino from the Philippines. My Filipino. Wasn't there a song? Ricky Nelson used to sing a song about traveling man, and I think he had a Filipino baby or something in there that he. That's going way back too. Ricky Nelson. Where's Rianne? I don't see Rianne. I'm gonna hit your channel up, Rianne. And guys, if I uh, you are hiding junk. Yeah, it disappeared on me. I've seen it do it on you too, girl. Yes, I have. I sure have. There's Darlene. There's Darlene. I don't see my lady friend from Norway. She's from Philippines, Filipino, but she lives in She married a Norwegian guy, and she lives in Norway. And she's got right now. The last video I seen to her, she's got snow up to her butt out there. And she was out there in a bikini playing in it. I got a chuckle out of that. But I see all you guys from up north, and you got all this snow. Just I want to go back home. Home to me is in the mountains in North Carolina. I want to go back home, but I want to do it for summertime. But I only just for a visit. I haven't been back. The last time I was there, my wife had went up there to stay for about a month with her sister, and I went up there to get her, and that was the last time that I met. That was just a few months before she died, and I just want to go back because the first time I ever went up there, I had never been in the mountains, and I was from the city, and I'm thinking city, but you didn't have to have a car. I didn't have a car, and I went up there, and where I had to get off the bus at was like 12 miles from where she lived, and trust me, it was back down the mountain that the bus just climbed up to drop me in a place called Topton, North Carolina. And I walked all the way down that mountain, and then when I got to a place they called Beechertown, I had to turn down that road. And that was the Nantahala River, that was the upper gorge. And I started walking down that road. And if somebody happened to pick me up and give me a ride, I would have been quite a while getting to her house if I could have found it. And somebody was coming by and stopped and asked me, did I need a ride? He said, where do you want to go? And I said, well, do you know Emmett Shield's family's house is at? They said, oh, yeah, that's right on the way. He said, we'll take you right up to the house. So up to gorge we went, river, rocks, waterfalls, all that stuff, then up a gravel road and up a driveway that was about a quarter-mile long that had two branches or creeks running across it. And there was no bridge for the one. You had to drive across that, and then there was kind of a makeshift bridge on the other one to get to her house. and that's the first time I'd ever been up there. And so, you know, I got a lot because we lived up there for 20 something years, and I got a lot of memories of that place. Uh, and a lot of family has actually died in that house. You know, my mother-in-law did, my uh, daddy-in-law did, one of my brother-in-laws did. Uh, so there's a lot of memories there. And when I first went up there was no indoor bathroom. There was a toilet of Johnny House. And let me tell you about this Johnny House. A lot of people don't like me to tell that. People's gonna think we're nasty. Well, it's just the way it was. There's creeks all over the place, branches. They'd lay two logs across a creek and then set a Johnny House on top of them logs. And that's where you went and done your business. And of course, it went right in the branch, right in the branch. And then the branch run right into the river with all that crystal clear, clean water that most of the tourists thought was so neat all the time. You actually, you could, if you look real close, you might even see a turd floating by. And even the school up there, even their raw sewage was running in the branch and into the river. So yeah, that's where it was. But after a while, they had to get away from that. And people started getting upset about it, and everybody started having to dig holes in the ground for a toilet or put indoor plumbing in a septic tank. And now there's a septic tank up there at my mom's house. She is my mom. I call her my mother-in-law, and she she boy, she did not like me touching any food. She didn't want me. I come up there one time with about 10 bushels of oranges from Florida that we picked, and she didn't want me. She thought I was nasty. She didn't want me making the orange juice. So I reminded her, some of that juice you've been drinking, I made. But she was just a funny old woman. But I loved her. I loved her to death. She she meant more to me than my real mother. I won't get into that. Uh, but yeah, there was no indoor plumbing. You know, now there's a bathroom in there. There's a septic tank there, and I think actually I don't know if my daughter owns part of that place now, or I don't know. I don't know how that works because my wife had a there was seven children. Yeah, seven children. She owned a seventh of it, and when she died, I don't know if it passed to me or passed to my daughter, but it's still sitting there. Nobody's done nothing with it. We got a niece that uh, lives in it right now. Um, I would like to just go one more time, just walk up that driveway, walk over to that tree that we carved our names on in 1965, something like that. Who said blessing? Who's leaving? Oh, Pamela's leaving. See you, baby. And just one more time. But I can't drive it. I couldn't drive to the state line and back right now. I just couldn't do it. I'd have to have somebody drive. My sister-in-law was talking about doing it, but who knows what she's gonna do. She's kind of No pun intended, dingbat world, but my sister-in-law's kind of a dingbat. Maybe she's watching tonight to see that she's supposed to watch. Hey, Annie, you're a dingbat. I talked to her this morning. She about killed me one time with a Coca-Cola bottle. Good. I'll tell that story on the video. Yep, she about done me in with a Coca-Cola bottle. Yes, you did. And you can't even, I bet you can't even remember what it was about. I can. Oh my goodness. Anyway, folks, how long we been on here? Hour? Crazy Family Tube has a live stream coming up at 7 o'clock. I urge you to tune in and listen to them. I think they got something important to tell. And by the way, guys, would y'all please, sometimes I think I'm right about something, but then I start getting doubts. Maybe I'm not right. But when y'all get a chance, would y'all go to Carolina Hillbilly 1961 and watch one? And he does a live every day at 5 o'clock. I like the guy, but I think, my opinion, he's not going about it right. But just go watch him if you would, and then email me back or make a comment back later about what you think. And that way, that's going to tell me if maybe I'm just not on the right track myself or something, you know. I like the guy, but it's Carolina Hillbilly 1961. I watch him. I don't subscribe to what he's doing the way he's doing it, but I still watch. And I've actually picked up a couple of subscribers from him that have turned into pretty loyal subs for me, which surprised me. But anyway, what's 5:50 my time? Is it 5:50? Yeah, it is 5:50, isn't it? But I'm gonna. Oh boy, you know what the burning belches is? Oh, I think that's that cheese sandwich coming back up on me. Yeah, Lisa, just look at it and let me know what you think. I try not to get too opinionated about stuff, but what was that? Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. I hope you didn't mess me up. I hope you didn't mess me up. There, it's back. I had a video uploading and it just clicked that it was over. I try not to do any multitasking. Maybe that's why that thing kicked off a while ago. It's a Dingbat World, Carolina Hillbilly 1961. Yeah, but I think those are all three different words. Carolina is different from hillbilly, and 61 is different from that. But anyway, I'm going to, if you're still there, Maggie, I'm going to check out your email, dear. But I think I'm going to go ahead and I feel like I'm forgetting something. Doggone it. And don't forget my dirt, folks. I'm looking for dirt. And y'all know what I'm talking about. I hope you do anyway. But yeah, I'm going to cut it short. It's right now it's not quite an hour that we've been running, but I want to give Crazy Family Tube kind of a rest so they can get ready for their live. I don't even get ready for my live anymore. I messed with my camera. I found out that it was way out of focus, and I got that set back. And any suggestions on that stuff hey, Darver, when you see Ricky Lance, he is giving you shout outs on other channels. Maybe that's where some of the extras is coming from. I like Ricky. He has been a friend indeed. And he's got, don't forget to drop it. Well, I won't read that because that's cash. The cash always helps, but folks, I'm not depending on that. If it comes my way, it does. If a man local has bought 100 gift cards, and each card is $1,000. So he bought $100,000 worth of gift cards, and he's got two people. He's not doing it himself. He's got two people that's just going around at random and passing them things out to people that they think might need it. So, I mean, how great is that? I mean, it'd be great for me to get one of them, but you know what? He's just get some what when it's been frozen. You got frozen ground? Well, man, air conditioner's on right now. Yeah, the air conditioner's on. I tell you what, man, that cold weather, I know I couldn't handle it. But yeah, he's 100 grand. 100 grand. Man, I could put that on my scooter. That'd be halfway. Well, actually, put me more than halfway on my scooter fund. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I love everyone. I hope I got all my points across. I get distracted, and all of you know that. If you've been watching me anytime at all, you know I can get big head in one direction, and all of a sudden I've done a 180 and going the other. But that's just me, you know. I used to didn't be that way. I could stay focused. Anyhow, I'm forgetting something. Gosh almighty. What is it? That's driving me crazy. I'll think about it 5 minutes after I sign off. I sure will. Anyway, check out my Darver shirt. I love that thing. I got another one that's almost identical to that, but it's got my pickup stick in one hand, waving it in the air, driving through a pile of aluminum cans. The guy hadn't sent it to me yet, but he's the one that did this. All right, okay. You know, sometimes, Maggie, I forget. No, I don't forget. I don't forget. It just doesn't occur to me till I see it about your situation with the baby being autistic and all that stuff, and I apologize for that. Anyway, I gotta go. I know I'm not gonna remember it. Bye, Poppy. We love you. See you at 7. Yes, you will. I'll be right there with bells on. Maybe a different hat. Love you guys. Gosh, from my heart, I really do. I really do. And anytime you want to talk about stuff or just stuff that you just need somebody to talk to about something, buddy, I'm there. Just Best way to get my attention is email. If you get my email, we'll set up a live chat and we'll talk. We'll talk. Anything you want to talk about. Hey, Steve, I didn't notice you, buddy. You been digging any bottles lately? Wow. I wish I could go over to England one time and just go on one of his digs. I'd take his stowaway, the ones he don't want. The ones he don't want, I like them. Hey, I got to go. Gosh, I'm sitting here, one sip of coffee on my Indiana cup, still nice and hot. Love all of you from the bottom of my heart.